Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hang on a minute, and a very good evening to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and can't speak. I'm going to bring you the watch today, folks, for Tottenham, who take on Newcastle United live in the Premier League. If you do our watching stream on the replay, and please do make sure that you leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much to everybody who's joined us here today. Kick off for this one, folks, is at 4:30. Yep, kick off 4:30 for Tottenham, who take on Newcastle for our final game today on this Super Sunday doubleheader. And what a game we had earlier. Luton beaten 2-1 by Man City. It was somewhat of a game, though. I'll tell you, Luton took the lead in the first half, right on half-time, but Man City came back. It was a tight game. In other games, Everton getting a 2-0 victory over Chelsea. Lewis Dobbin and Abdullah Correa on the score sheets for Everton, and a 5-0 victory again for Fulham. That is two 5-0 victories at home in 2 games, the equivalent of just 4 days as well. And it was another big win for Fulham. They hammered West Ham 5-0. That is 10 goals in 2 games now for the Cottagers. And the white side of West London flowing with goals and happy. The blue side of West London is a different story for them. We saw one side of West London lose 2-0 to Everton, whilst the other getting another 5-0 victory under their belt. So, yes. And the white side of North London today hosts Newcastle, which is going to be one heck of an interesting game. So, 4:30 kickoff. We're going to bring you the team news in a moment. Get your comments and predictions, all the lot, in the chat, folks. I want to see that chat popping away ahead of kickoff here. Popping away, oh, popping away. I want to see the chat popping away. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I'll tell you. We've got some midweek action coming up. Then tomorrow, we might be doing Bolton Wanderers in League One. That'll be interesting. Our first glimpse at Bolton. And we'll be also keeping our eye on Champions League and Europa action throughout the rest of the midweek as well. So plenty of content coming your way next week in midweek before the Premier League weekend gets back underway. In fact, let's take a very quick look and see what is coming your way in the next week or so before I get you through to today's team news for Tottenham Newcastle. Point you in the right direction of what is coming up for you on Realltom Football. So, Tuesday night, there are plenty of options throughout midweek, by the way. I love options. Various options of Sunderland taking on Leeds United in the Championship, or we can cover FC Union Berlin versus Real Madrid, or Copenhagen versus Galatasaray, or Manchester United hosting Bayern Munich, or there is games on the red button which I can't access, so none of those will be available to us. However, we can watch Watford versus Ipswich Town if we want to. 7:45 kickoff on Arena. Or we can go to the FIFA Club World Cup and watch Al Ittihad versus Auckland City on TNT Sports 3 and FIFA Plus. I'm not interested in that too much, really. 5:45 kickoffs. In fact, yes, Tuesday. We're doing a 5:45 game. That is what I was meant to say. So, Tuesday night is a 5:45 kickoff, the first one this season for us. And, so 5:45, 5:30 start, Tuesday night, PSV versus Arsenal. Wednesday night football. We most certainly will be having an 8 o'clock kickoff that day. No 5:45 kickoffs, thank you very much, on Wednesday. We will go back to the 8 o'clock, 7:45 kickoffs. Options are Stockport County versus Aldershot Town in the FA Cup, second round replays, or we can watch Celtic versus Feyenoord, or Atletico versus Lazio, or Borussia Dortmund versus PSG, or Newcastle versus AC Milan, or Middlesbrough versus Hull City. That, by the way, is a derby, because Middlesbrough and Hull ain't far away. Tees versus Tees versus Humber, I think it is. Humber versus Tees. Thursday night action comes your way in the Europa. And there are plenty of options once again. So yes, there are 8 o'clock kickoffs, which see Real Betis hosting Rangers or West Ham hosting Freiburg. And that's it. Is that it? No, Brighton hosting Marseille as well. Then your Friday night football, and then I am going to get through to the team news in a minute, by the way. I do apologise. Once I get myself into it, I'm into it. That's it. You can't pull me out. Friday night football then comes your way in the form of Premier League action, which sees Nottingham Forest host Tottenham Hotspur at the City Ground. 8 o'clock up on Sky Sports. Finally, Saturday night football, a week coming up this Saturday. There's no 12:30 kick in the Premier League, so we've got 2 options. It's either Gateshead Town versus Halifax Town, or we can watch Ipswich versus Norwich City, or we could just go for a doubleheader. And that doubleheader will consist of a 3 p.m. kickoff, which will either be Bournemouth versus Luton, Chelsea versus Sheffield United, City versus Palace, or Newcastle versus Fulham. And then 5:30, Burnley Everton, and no 8 o'clock kickoff. And then Super Sunday will be the classic doubleheader, Brighton versus Arsenal at the Emirates, and to finish, Liverpool taking on Manchester United. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Liverpool, Man U. Right, folks, it is time to bring you today's team news at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So without further ado, let's do that, because it is 4:21. Without further ado, let's bring you today's team news, match information, and a lot from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. No further ado, everybody. No further ado. Chicago town, did you down? Da 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 boom 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 boom. Now Newcastle did do the double over Spurs last season, winning 2-1 here and 6-1 at St James's. Will it be the same outcome as last season's game here for Newcastle this season? I wonder. I do wonder. Well, Guglielmo Vicario begins in goal for Tottenham. The back four today, because it's the Cristiano Romero, Pedro Porro, Ben Davies, and Destiny Udogie. Midfield is a 5, but it is split into 2 parts. Of the defensive 2 of Yves Bissouma and Pape Sarr. The attacking midfield 3 is Dejan Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Brennan Johnson. Leading the line by himself is Son Heung-min, who is fit to start today. And on the bench, Fraser Forster, Emerson Royal, Alfie Dorrington, Oliver Skipp, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Giovanni Lo Celso, Brian Hill, Alejo Belice, and Jamie Donnelly. For Newcastle, Martin Dubravka begins in goal as part of a 4-3-3 formation. Back 4 is Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Jamal Lascelles the captain, and Tino Livramento, who's in form at the moment. Midfield is Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and Lewis Miley. The front line is Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak, and Miguel Almiron. So practically an unchanged lineup. Of course, no Nick Pope available. So on the bench is Loris Karius, Mark Gillespie, Paul Dummett, Emil Kraft, Lewis Hall, Alex Murphy, Matt Ritchie, Sean Longstaff returns from injury, Callum Wilson also available as well if needs be. So yeah, there you go. There is your team news. And my battery is low, so I need to get the wire in. But yeah, boom, boom. I will get to the comments in a minute. I just need to find my wire. Where is it? There you are. Can Spurs get a victory here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against opponents in which are Newcastle? We will find out in due course. Okay, Tottenham, Newcastle. Will there be a Liverpool Arsenal watch along? Of course, mate. Of course there will be. Score prediction today. I'm going to go 2-2. 8. Yeah, that's the way we roll. I don't care, man. Yeah, because listen, as much as I want comments, yeah, as long as people are hanging about, viewing, yeah, watching me, yeah, my watch hours and my view rates and my sub counts are going up, 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 up. All these people behind the scenes are creating stats for me, creating stats which lead to monetization. So as long as it leads to goodness, I don't mind. There are some mascots who are doing a bit of gym work in the tunnel. So, yeah, none of these two teams can benefit from Tottenham can't, Newcastle can. 1 point will take Newcastle above Manchester United and Tottenham. That's all Newcastle need. 1 singular point and goal difference will be the saviour. 3 points would carry them on to 30 points 29 points, and they would be 2 points clear of Manchester United and Tottenham. Win or draw, doesn't matter. Newcastle only need 1 point today. Absolutely. So Tottenham have not won any of the last 5 Premier League games, only 1 point out of the last 5, and that came away at Manchester City in a 3-3 draw. What will be the outcome today, though? Will they finally get a victory, or will Newcastle thwart them? Remember that a lot of those victories were 2-1 defeats. They have scored first in every single one of their defeats, including that draw as well. They are scoring first, but dropping points from winning positions, Tottenham. So maybe they need to go from behind to win. Because it seems as though, to me, as getting themselves into a winning position and then continuing on to win ain't working. So maybe Tottenham should be forced into a position where they go behind and they need to come back and get those points from a losing position, as opposed to losing them from, you know what I mean? You get me drift. Referee for this one is Chris Kavanagh, and let's go. Eddie Howe and Postecoglou both sharing words, and they seem pretty friendly together. Oh, you support Wimbledon, do you? No, yeah, you do actually. I remember, because I did AFC Wimbledon on Monday. Yeah, I remember. Well, turns out that stream was worth it, because we gained a new subscriber, and one in which who is a regular. In Nick Hawkins, I mean, I didn't think that an AFC Wimbledon stream would gain as a brand new viewer and subscriber who is regular, but any stream of any match can do magical things, which is why YouTube is such a gem. So I have just 2 slices of shortbread left, and I'm going to just eat one of them now, and I'm going to save the other one for later. Good shortbread, man. Yes. The lucky shortbread, eh? Top notch. We're nearly ready for kick-off, folks, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham taking on Newcastle. Are you ready? That is the question I have for you. I'm ready. The question is, are you ready? It is Spurs taking on Newcastle. We are about to kick off here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham in their classic white home kit with shades of navy blue on it, and black and yellow today for Newcastle as opposed to black and white. So as always, folks, in fact, Kulusevski is wearing a mask today as a result of his injury. As always, folks, our thoughts go with Ukraine at the kickoff, and we are about to get underway at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Newcastle will get kickoff for us. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Oh. Hang on a minute. We're underway. Boom. Ooh. Really? Wow, I'm pleased to say that I did it. And you can thank ITV for televising it as well, because had I not noticed that was not on telly, I would have never streamed it, would I? Gordon nearly was in. Pape Sarr, Bissouma, Kulusevski, Son in a bit of a tangle. Bissouma, Udogie, Ben Davis, Kulusevski, good run, surging into the centre on the left-hand side, plays it now onto Pape Sarr. Pedro Porro's made the run beyond him. Kulusevski has to knock it back to Pape Sarr. Udogie. Pape Sarr. Down line to Son on that left-hand side for Spurs. Son deflected off Trippier. And Kulusevski has fouled Trippier, so it will be a free kick to Newcastle. No. When you do, you may find watch-alongs. Of course, the televising laws are all changing very soon. The 3 p.m. blackout will remain in place for the Premier League, but the FL are going to start televising their games more. I think Amazon will get a deal, maybe, or something like that, or Netflix, perhaps. There's so many. I mean, I don't think DAZN will work for the Premier League in England. I think it'd be better for the EFL, maybe, DAZN. Header. Porro. But things will be changing for the EFL soon. And, the National League has obviously got its own TV. You know, it's all just, work in progress. Ben Davis. I don't want to go too much on about televising, because televising is televising. What can we do? So, Udogie. Oh, sweet from him, and Richarlison blocked. Richarlison again thwarted. Son coming back from that right-hand side. Porro and a goal kick. Brennan Johnson with a heavy touch. Heavy first touch from Brennan Johnson. It's the back of Guimaraes. Good play from Guimaraes. Joe Linton knocks it on. Left-hand side. Sees Almiron gliding. But gliding into trouble. And it will be a Tottenham throw. Taken quickly to Ben Davies. Great ball to Son. Knock on for Kulusevski. Richarlison running through the middle. Richarlison could be in. Can he get his angles right? Fires over. Did it deflect? Well, brilliant from Kulusevski. Nice cute ball. Yeah, deflected, I think, off Share. Who did it to corner. And the mask is not proving to make Kulusevski any less better than what he is. It was a beautiful ball. A really good run and a beautiful ball. And yes, it is a corner. Pedro Porro will take. And by Porro, falls to Kulusevski. The ball's still popping around in there. And Bissouma onto Udogie. The ball is sent in and headed away by Lascelles. Back in by Ben Davies. Cleared away again. As far as Udogie and Spurs have started well. Domination in the first 6 minutes for them. Romero. Down to Son. Johnson. Into Porro. A ball in towards Son. That is a good take by the Dubravka. The flag was up anyway. Here's Almiron. Have to be careful. First 6 minutes, see Tottenham with 80% of the ball. Good start. Trippier. Can Newcastle start to make their mark in this game? Guimaraes. Gordon. Ball in towards Joe Linton. Joe Linton looking for a cutback. And he plays it to Guimaraes. Oh, what a goal that would have been. What a goal that would have been. Romero, to be fair, should do a lot better. His hands behind his back, not really doing anything. Almiron wins his header. Will be a Tottenham ball. Their only away win this season, Newcastle, by the way, just to clean all that up, it was an 8-0 win away at Sheffield United. Other than that, they have lost all of their games on their travels this season. Maybe they can change that today with a result here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Of course, they're still injury full. It's been the same lineup for a good 5 games or so now. But they're starting to see daylight with the injury situation. And it is a Newcastle throw-in. For me, Newcastle, in the end, Villa will fall away. In the end, Villa will fall away. Absolutely. Newcastle, for me, at the moment, Newcastle. Sells. Guimaraes. Opted to play out from the back. Share. Joelinton, good touch. Good ball. Gordon is completely free. I think he's kept it on one side. Isak through the middle. Anthony Gordon squares it. And how have they not scored there? It was Ben Davies, I think, who got the final touch in that dangerous situation for Tottenham. But fantastic for Newcastle. Gordon held his run. He's onside. I can tell you he's onside. Pepe Sarr for Spurs. On to Brandon Johnson. Plays into Pedro Porro through the centre. Son. On that left-hand side, looking for an angle to play the ball. Chooses to play it to Bissouma central. He turns back to Ben Davis. Now Romero. I've always known Ben Davis to be a fullback, but I think he's starting to play a centre-back role more, really. If you look at the shape, that ball over will reach Brennan Johnson. It's Paul Livramento. That Bissouma. I'm not sure when Nick Pope are back, mate, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a long-term injury. I would presume. Porro. Another defeat for Chelsea, looking green. Son. Gilzowski. Udogi. Bellingham with a goal. Look, there you go. No. Davis in the battle again. I think it's a Newcastle ball. It is. Ben Davis. Trippier to line up this throw-in. Good foot in from Joelinton. Lascelles. Comes under pressure. Tell you that for a fact. Son. Cher's got a problem. Hip. He's holding that hip area. Just awkward landing as he goes to clear the ball. Guzatti coming on him and he just clears the ball and awkward landing. He falls. On that hip, I think he's okay. Be a sore one. I wouldn't like to land like that on my hip. Ben Davis. Guimaraes with a good intervention. Trippier plays the ball up. Isak will give chase, and it is retrieved by Miley, but quickly had the ball taken from him by the live Udogi. Young Italian defender. He plays on to Bissouma. Davis. Now Bissouma. Udogi. Caught by Guimaraes, and the free kick is given in by Chris Kavanagh. Livramento did well. Joelinton in a tight spot, and he was fouled. So the free kick given by Chris Kavanagh. Shares moving a little bit uneasily there by the looks of things. Gordon couldn't keep the ball in his stride. Lost out to Porro. Johnson flicks it on. Richarlison. Great ball to Son on the left, who's shifted to the left. And a great recovery tackle by Almiron. But Son with it back. Almiron was caught in the face. Have a look. There. In the neck. Just an arm to the neck. It's a bit dramatic from Almiron, really, I would say. I can understand the boos. So, yeah. Sherry's definitely taking some medicine through. Because there's a lot of air in this. I can tell you that for a fact. It sounds like a balloon being blown up, and Pape Sarr nearly. Am I tighten that too much? It's going to be corner, I think, for deflection. Oh. So 0-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Ball sent in. Son there. Newcastle clear their lines. Through Almiron. Guimaraes straight against Bissouma. Kulusevski. Dispossessed by a slight touch on Almiron. It's not been the most exciting game here. So, come on, you Spurs, is the chant ringing around the stadium. Showtime. Plenty of Red Bull being packed. Yeah, Lad Baby's going for his podcast today. There you go. One night only. Next week. Yeah, sure. Then the lights turn out. Son, left-hand side. Son, across. Oh, it was an open goal. Richarlison just couldn't quite get a touch. He was... that was fizzy. That feet, yeah, just couldn't get a touch on the ball. Richarlison, who was coming in. Shaved some of the grass off, most certainly, with that. 19.5 minutes played. 20th minute we're in. It is Lascelles. Trippier. And he's still limping, Shea. Newcastle might have to be forced into a change. Trippier. Let's take this throw for Newcastle. So, literally nothing's happening in this game. It's not a great game. All due respect, 83% then back in Tottenham on the poll. 17% say draw. Not a single vote for Newcastle. 0% for Newcastle United. And Sir, as Richarlison and Son joining in, Sir Johnson right across the face of goal. Well, it's good. Richarlison knocks it on. Pape Sarr. Not a bad ball from Johnson, but nobody there. Right across the face and wide. Oh, a little bit of friction. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, yes. Love it. Winding up the finger. That's new doggy. Good run by you, doggy. Couldn't shift it onto Kulusevski. That's not great. Just sloppy. In the final moment, Spurs. And Amron. Has he got the strength to keep on going? No. And he ends up catching Basuma as well. The free kick will have to wait though, because Joe Linton's down with a slight issue. Yeah, there you go. Sean Long's not just back from injury, missed the previous 4 games. But back today. Ready, I'm sure. Raring to go. Sean Longstaff, I bet £1,001 on it. He is raring to get back started for Newcastle. Yeah, I would bet. Amaron was knocked down, and Chris Kavanagh has given the free kick. He's been a little bit lenient today, Chris Kavanagh, in terms of giving the fouls. He's not really let anything go. He's not really let the game flow. It's a bitty game. Lots of fouls. The game hasn't really got a flow or a rhythm to it. Not really a tempo. If I make sense. It's just lacking some tempo this game of football. So, yeah. Trippier's ball. Lascelles coming in. And in the end, a heavy touch. Took it out of play for a goal kick. Has he pulled his groin? Has he done his groin in? Lascelles, he's holding that right thigh. I wonder if he's hurt himself in the process of running for that ball. I don't know. Maybe he's pulled something. Kulusevski out to Porro. Now out wide to Pape Sarr. And the ball sent in. It's a leaping header from Trippier to clear the ball away. Back in a minute. Son, right across. Udogie is in. And Spurs have the lead. Finally, this game has a goal. Just after the break. Well, I was gone for about 30 seconds, and when I come back, the goal goes in. Well, what I will say about this is that it's brilliant movement from Son. The keeper has to deal with that ball. He has to do better. It's poor goalkeeper from Martin Dubravka. And in for the tapping was Destiny Udogie. So Spurs had the lead. That might be his first goal for Spurs. Kulusevski, ball in again. Cleared this time by Jamal Lascelles for Newcastle. It is Ibasuma on the right-hand side. And he's lost the ball. Gordon nicks him off him. Guimaraes. And play has been stopped because Guimaraes is on the floor. Well, Ange Postecoglou knows too well what Spurs do when they take the lead in matches. They have got a great record this season of dropping points from winning positions. And here's Gordon. Sets up Joelinton. Oh, that was going in if it wasn't deflected off Basuma. Big block from Ibasuma. Big block. Well, Tottenham have not conceded any goals on corners this season, same as Wolves. Could it be the first time that they do? Because Newcastle have a good record from corners. Defended by Richarlison. And I think there might have been a foul on the goalkeeper because the whistle's gone for a free kick. Was Vicaria being pulled there? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. The referee, Chris Cavan, has got his arm up because it was a foul free kick, so it'll have to be retaken. Foul throw-ins, foul free kicks. You get a foul lot, man. Ben Davies dicing with danger as he played it right across the feet of Almiron. Could have easily lost the ball. Kulusevski. On to Son. Davis. Kulusevski. Flicked on. Johnson. Son is free in the middle. Pape Sarr! They were all queuing up. And the one who reached it was Pape Sarr, and he couldn't quite... Oh, I hate those, because the ball comes right in front of you and you can't set your foot to the right angle to get it in. It's coming at pace across him. There. And he's trying his best. He just can't get his foot is twisted at a certain angle, which sends it flashing wide. I hate those. Lascelles. Just sit down. And Newcastle get the throw in the end. Kulusevski got the last touch. 15 minutes to go, just under. Hit the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium before half-time. And Spurs leading by a goal to 0 against Newcastle. It's a good ball by Fabian Schär. Gordon has Joe Linton to run into the right of him. Miley, that wide to Trippier. Almiron to his right. Central is Guimaraes, and that's poor. Loses the ball too easily. And Richarlison can send Son away. Son skipping down the right. Heavy touch from Son. He was under pressure. And it dribbles out for the Newcastle throw. Lascelles back to Dubravka. Trippier heads on. And interception by Ben Davies. Kulusevski could not keep that ball in play. Good effort, but not quite near enough. So, Trippier's ball. Can Isak get through the middle? No. Almiron might get the better of Udogie, but Udogie did tremendously well. And he plays it back to his defender, Ben Davies. And I thought maybe that back pass was going to go wrong, but not the case. Udogie chests down. He's been picked off by Almiron. And Guimaraes can send that ball towards Gordon, but no problems deal with it for Cristian Romero. This is Brandon Johnson. Has to... Porro. Oh, give it away. Isak. Gordon. Almiron in. Almiron. Oh, he should have... Oh, he needed more power. Didn't quite catch it properly. Could have been offside. How close? Look at that. There you go. 1, 2. Almiron has got to catch that better. He's got to put more power behind the ball. It's a good claim by Vicario. Kulusevski knocks it onto Son. Kulusevski running to his left. Richarlison is in. Knocking it back to Son. Did take a deflection, but the offside flag is up. Oh yeah. Tino Lorenzo. Anthony Gordon. On to Joe Linton now. My head don't look too bad like that. Would I have it like that? Never. Never. I much prefer it all scruffed up. Would I have it like that? Possibly. I've got long enough hair, most certainly. Tell you, it does create... Having your hair lean back like that does make it nice and spread. Just I've been sitting on that ankle for too long. Doggy could be in. He snatched the ball, but he didn't want to run into an offside position, Doggy, so he halted his run. Got picked off, wins the throw-in though. And another one. Taken quickly. Suma. This is Ben Davies for Tottenham. Took a little nick on its way. Son. Bissouma. Kapsar. This is Johnson. Porro was caught. Share to Romero. Alsar. Bissouma. Christian Romero. Trippier. All good for him. Son. Can he keep on going? He gets to the byline, pulls it back. Richarlison 2-0. Might be his first goal of the season. It could be vital for Tottenham. And 2-0. They played well in this first half, Spurs, must say. Well, starting to kill Newcastle off already. Could be a big goal. It's another ball across from Son. The cutback, Richarlison, bang. 2-0. Right on before half time. Vital goal. Big goal. Look at this from Son. There you go. Gets to the byline, plays the ball across, pull back, cut back. Richarlison gets the finish. I think that's his first goal of the season. And Jacobs in the house. I'm actually happy if Tottenham win because Newcastle is your next game. Yeah, absolutely. Could be a second defeat on the bounce for Newcastle. Well, finally, things are starting to look a little bit Angie. The way that the Spurs fans like it. Not Conte, because whenever they lose games, it seems to look like the Antonio Conte era. And there is little daylight for Newcastle coming off the back of a defeat to Everton, now finding themselves set back by 2 goals to 0. 39 minutes into this match against Spurs. Someone's got an appetite. Porro. Oh. Don't know what you mean, mate. I honestly don't know what you mean, pal. Mara's got a shoot. Oh, 15 goals in 3 matches, 5-0. Ah. If Newcastle lost 5-0 at St James's Park, I'd be really concerned, to say the least. Back by Sir Johnson. Oh, how close! This might skim the post. Home and away. 10 goals in 2 games. At home. Yeah, flashes across the against. Yeah, oh, it must skim the post. Does. Oh, it hits it. So Kulusevski. Ball's bouncing. Oh, good strong win from Johnson. And Kulusevski could be in. But straight down the throat of Dubravka. This time around. Trippier wins the ball back for Newcastle, who are in a bit of a dire situation at the moment. The ball we chased by Isak, and Isak may well be in. Might want to shift it onto an opponent, and now he's offside because he played it to Joelinton. With a chance all the way through the game. I wouldn't be. I tell you, I would not be chanting if we were 5-0 down. Jamal Lascelles. The Fulham fan said, replied, finalist of Europe, of the Europa, you're only dreaming of that. Son. Kulusevski to his left. Kulusevski. Oh, how did that not go in for number 3? The question will be asked continuously. A bit of Quora digest for you. What do you do? What if you call 911 by accident and tell the operator, sorry, I didn't mean to dial you? Will he still send someone out? Well, let's find out. A bit of Quora digest for you. Corner is sent in. Charles has had a straight down the throat of the keeper. So, some years back, I accidentally pocket dialed 911 while pumping gas. I kept hearing hello, hello. I grabbed my phone and saw it was connected to 911. Talked to the lady, explained my phone was in my pocket, and I accidentally dialed. She asked if I needed assistance and if I was okay. I said I didn't need assistance and I was fine. We ended the call and that was that. There you go. Bit of Quora digest for you there. Udogi Basuma. They're not doing too badly. 10 goals in 2 games. Can't complain with that. And that is impeccable, really. And the stats here, 5 shots in the last 10 minutes, 3 on target. Pure domination. And Gordon's got no energy, has he, really, to get past Pape Sarr there. Outstrength completely. Three additional minutes at the end of the first half. Well, if Newcastle do get relegated to the Europa League, and they don't qualify for the Champions League knockouts, then they will be relegated to the Europa League. It's only going to get worse for them Thursday, Sunday. And the injury situation is not great either. I guarantee Thursday, Sunday will be a lot harder than Wednesday or Tuesday, Saturday. Just going to poke that one behind. Trippier to deliver then. Yeah, poor. Sales gets nothing on that, really. No significant touch, and Gordon won't. Yeah, they look tired, Newcastle. All honesty, they do. Bless them. Bless them. Yeah, plenty of one-sided games. Thrashings. That might be the last opportunity of the game. I know. They got battered. Looking all good with Harry Kane and that, but at the same time, losing 5-1. No team is perfect, tell you. Son, Kozlowski across, Richardson coming in for number 3, but the half-time whistle is blown. He missed. But Spurs purring upon Newcastle woes through tiredness and injury. The break here. Tottenham leading by 2-0. I'm going to take a very quick break. When I come back after that short break, we're going to analyse, we're going to chat, we're going to party, we're going to do all the lots, folks. I'll be back in just 2 minutes time, 2 or 3 minutes time. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back after this short break. Oh, yeah. And by the way, I don't ever leave you out of entertainment, do I? Music is on in 3, 2, 1. See you in 3 minutes.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on
back after the short break, folks. It is 2-0 to Tottenham at half-time, folks, here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And Newcastle are tired. Tottenham finding energy once again, finally back to winning ways, it seems, for Spurs. And it looks like it's going to be another defeat on the road for the Tsunami. So, yeah. Another about 50 minutes or so, 55 minutes of streaming for me, maybe an hour. And then that's it for this weekend, folks, on Realltom Football. And then we're back tomorrow, maybe, with Bolton. I'm hoping to get a collab in somehow from somewhere. You know, you've got to use the old social media to find that. Social media can be magic. You just got to work with your fingers. But yeah, the Udogi goal, here it is. Son, lovely, driving down that left, gets to the byline, pulls the ball across. Poor goalkeeping from Dubravka, but in the back of the net it goes from Udogi. Comes in, there he is, in the box, and bang, 1-0. Yeah, nice finish. So Richarlison, there you go. Here's the Richarlison goal. Win the ball back really nicely. Basuma plays it out wide. That ball, it's a poor clearance. Attempts. Son skips past Trippier. See you later. Cut back. Richarlison, 2-0. I am not ready. I am nowhere near ready to acknowledge that's a nice result. No, I am still nowhere near prepared to acknowledge yesterday's result. I can tell you right now, free of charge, I am by far means far, far away from even considering acknowledgement of yesterday. I tell you. Oh, there you go. Nice little finish. The airplane finish. Celebration from Richarlison. Tell you. Maybe next week. Maybe when we beat Brighton. If we beat Brighton and we beat Sevilla at PSV midweek, I'll be a bit more happy. I'm still happy today. Obviously, I've got a bad mood in my brain, but I'm still providing the energy for you guys, of course. Why wouldn't I? You know, why would I provide some energy? Energy. Oh. You got to provide the fucking energy, mate. I tell you free of charge. You got to provide the energy. You know what I mean? No matter what. And I'm full of energy this week. YouTube is all about energy. YouTube is all about everything. It sucks the living life out of you. But you got to fight against that. You got to provide the energy. It's particularly with football. Shortbread energy and Coca-Cola energy. Absolutely, man. As opposed to Monster energy, Coca-Cola energy, mate. Oh, yeah, Coca-Cola. The great thing about pop is it's alive. It's full of fizz. It's full of gas. It's great. Sugar, gas, beautiful taste. Second half soon coming, matey Jamesy. Absolutely. One more half of football, and that's my weekend done. 5 games over the course of this weekend. I'm all happy with that. Had a nice rest and nice rest. I'm living on shortbread and Coca-Cola energy. I'm living off energy of shortbread. 10 small slices of Scottish biscuit. And 1.75 litres. In fact, sorry. 1.75. Sorry. So one in total then 500 ml plus 17.5 litres. That 1.75 litres. That's about, I don't know how many litres is that, or how many mil. Shortbreads and this. Shortbreads and this. Gift ooh. I'm just on the adverts. Not on the high street. Nice little brand. This Kit Kat advert, I hate it. I don't like medieval themed adverts. Nice 4K TV there. Nearly time now, folks. About 2-3 minutes So that second half gets back underway. We buy any car. I might have to use We Buy Any Car when I buy my first car, if I ever get one. Don't know, I might just stick to bussing it. Want to finish a Roo Doggy? Oh, twizzling feet from Son. No! The airplane finish. Celebration. Aeroplane, aeroplane. Da 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 da. Tell you what, I don't like Big Macs, man. This advert, yeah, I need a Big Mac. McDonald's are creative with their adverts, but I don't need a Big Mac. I don't actually like Big Macs, no word of a lie. And one of the ways to tell how much Coke's left in your bottle, if you tip the bottle on half, just half the bottle tipped like that. If you get the liquid, liquid never stops moving, I say. Liquid never stops moving. You wouldn't think? So what can Newcastle do in the second half then? We're about to find out. I need to count my cash actually. I've got about 950, something like that. Let's have a look. We've got 3, 4, 50, 5, 950. Yeah, 450, 950. Yeah. 350 pences, £3 coins, 1.5. Two 2-0. Johnson. Suma, Pape Sarr, Brennan Johnson out wide on the right. Johnson looking to play the ball across. He will force a throw in onto the corner, away by Miley it was. Porro will take this throw in, you presume. Or is it Johnson that? Depends on the number. Gordon, Isak. Nearly pickpocketed by Richarlison. They've come short and given the ball away to Pape Sarr. So. And Vicario. There was a collision there. Not a great. Oh. It's a bit of a bad one, that. Isak intercepts that set piece. Gordon Almiron's going to have a run. Come on. Let's get some entertainment. More goals, please. More goals. We love goals. We do on this channel. We love changing the score. Well, we've barely had a 0-0 draw on this channel. We don't normally get 0-0 draws very often. Oh, I haven't even changed the bit. Oh, shoot, I haven't put the scoreboard back on. Sorry, folks. Sorry. No. Oh, there we go. We are 2.5 minutes, nearly 3 minutes into the second half. But let's just pretend I didn't do that by accident, eh? Here's Miley. Sends it out wide. Udogie wins a corner. Sorry, Udogie didn't win a corner. Udogie got a cross, and Newcastle win a corner. But better use of the ball, better play, more energy. It's what Eddie Howell has said. To do and give. Ball sent in. It was Ben Davies who headed clear. Back forward by Livramento. Towards Isak. To Gordon. And Isak. Gordon's made the run in field. And the ball is hung high. And there might be a chance for Sherwood at the back post. However, cleared away by Porro. Miley. Spell of possession. Second half for Newcastle. Guimaraes, Almiron. They lose the ball. Richarlison. Counter-attack of Beyond. 3 against 4. And Kulusevski is off and running down the left-hand side. He has Sarr through the middle. Son coming in. It is Brennan Johnson headed across for Richarlison. They are appealing for handball as Newcastle clear the ball. Here is Basuma onto Destiny Udogie. Romero. Basuma knocks it onto Pape Sarr. Sarr down the line to Johnson. Here is Brennan Johnson looking to find a third. But Lascelles did enough defensively. And I think the check has been clear for the handball appeal. Indicated by the booing of the Tottenham fans. Remember, I can hear the fans and what's going on in the stadium. Can't hear the commentary. Getting right into Gordon. And Romero kept it at bay. And it's a foul. So 51st minute we are in. And Trippier will deliver this free kick. 51st minute, now in the 52nd. It's not the best of range, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be too pleased with that position for a free kick. And it is off a Spurs head. It was Basuma. And it will be out for a throw-in. The way of Newcastle. Which is sent to Gordon. Gordon with the crossfield ball towards Lascelles. And there might be a chance. Guimaraes plays it in. Joe Linton has won the ball. He turns. He has still got the ball. He knocks it back to Romero. Collision with Richarlison. Play goes on. Fabian Schär. Keep the ball. Newcastle for a bit. That's what they're going to try and do. Ball was sent in, and Gordon couldn't get any real attempts. Well, should you show liveliness, Newcastle? Guimaraes. Share. Up to Joe Linton. Guimaraes plays to his left. Left and right. Trippier plays the ball across. And Ben Davies with a vital intervention. Trippier will be disappointed, but Ben Davies will be pleased with his defending. I'm sure his manager will be pleased as well. Trippier delivers. Romero gets a leaping header. Back though again. Liveranto. Guimaraes show. It is a little bit of a game of ping pong at the moment. There you go. There's long ball. Johnson might benefit. And the end 10 minutes haven't been that great in this game. I'm not going to lie about that. Have I been purely entertained by this game? The answer is no. But it's been an alright game to watch. It's not been the most boring game in the world. Oh, a 60-metre kick. Rugby. Wow. Brilliant. Kulusevski shifted onto Pedro Porro. Flashes the ball across. Cut out. Comes back out to the edge of the box with Pape Sarr. Basuma's shot. Straight at the keeper. And gobbled up by Martin Dubravka. A single goal would surely change Newcastle's fortunes, you'd feel, in terms of the complexion of this game. Trippier, most certainly more energetic, tell you that for a fact. Isak. To the box. Comes to... Up. Up. Hello. Liveranto. Having share. Johnson for Johnson there. Sells did his job. Kulusevski ran into Livramento, but has the ball back. Porro. Johnson to Porro. Now into Kulusevski. Looking to shift the ball into Richarlison. Newcastle not fooled this time around. 33, well, about 32.5 minutes to play. The exact time is 57:30 in the match. Miley, Almiron, probing on Newcastle and Guimaraes. Lascelles, Almiron plays into Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes out wide to Miley, who plays the ball in Isak. I think the last touch was off Porro, was it? Or was it Johnson? It was Johnson, I think. Could be an opportunity to score on this corner. Parried by Vicario. Almiron, can he keep the ball? No. He's thwarted. And this looks like a really promising counter-attack. 3 versus 1. Son. It is going to be a yellow card. For Jamal Lascelles. Yeah, Chris Cabinet. A good view. Pull of the shirt. There you go. Just tugs that shirt. Yeah. I didn't see it. Certainly plainly hidden to the naked eye. Tell you that. Basuma. Porro. Dazzling ball. Richarlison is in. Richarlison takes a touch, and it is 3-0. That surely is Tottenham's cherry on the icing on the cake. There may be more cherries, but that most certainly is a vital one. Richarlison brace. Newcastle calamity. There you go. Great pass. He doesn't even take a good touch. The keeper comes out, but Richarlison is not fooled or phased. He finishes. He wants his brace. He'll be going for a hat-trick now. And it's just a matter of how many for Spurs in this game. And it has gone from bad to worse for Newcastle United. Three 0. Kulusevski will not be in. It's a heavy touch, and this time it's Dubravka's ball. Isak. Doggy got in front. Brilliant defending to get in front of Almiron. is with the danger, and Son. Took energy to stuck in Newcastle now. Tottenham are sucking the life out of them. Pape Sarr knocked back to Kulusevski. It is 5-on-5. Kulusevski through to Brennan Johnson. Oh, it's hit the inside of the bar. Richarlison on a hat-trick. He's got Yibasuma alongside him. Plays it to Son. He strolls inside Richarlison. Son plays it to Yibasuma on the edge of the box. Still Basuma. And now Romero. Ben Davis. Kulusevski. Great ball. Back post. 4. It should have been 5. Right across the face this time, though, by Son. And all of a sudden, that second half, third goal has just put a little bit more energy into Spurs. They've really got some swagger about them now. And it's just a question of how many, like I said. See the inside of the bar, I tell you. He thought he'd scored. Johnson, hands in head moment. Head in hands moment. And 2 absentees going to come on. And finally, we get to see substitutions from Eddie Howe for once. He has such a thin squad that he can barely make a single change in a football match. And the 2 changes are in the form of Sean Longstaff and Callum Wilson. And they are replacing Alexander Isak and Miguel Almiron. It is a case now of damage limitation, really. As Tottenham continues to play rampantly against this heavily tired Newcastle team. Ball to Ben Davis. Tottenham throw. There you go. Share. This is Miley. And did take a touch off Porro, so it will be a Newcastle throw-in. Still creating. Tottenham fans in full voice, and Pape Sarr with a good interception. Kulusevski has Son off and running to his left. Johnson to the right. Johnson has to twist. He won't care. Nice ball into Porro. Shoots. It's looping and it loops onto the roof of the net. We're just shy of 24 minutes to play. Son. Kulusevski will take a shot from range. That is a powerful effort. But held on to firmly by Dubravka. Great position. Good connection on the ball. Ball was aimed towards Wilson, but gobbled up by Guglielmo Vicario. There is Mr. Madison, who is still injured For now, it is woolly hat and designer jumper on, and sitting in the stands watching on as his teammates are 3-0 and more against this Newcastle team. We presume more goals will come. Newcastle have got nothing to play for now. The game is over. I think with 23 minutes to play, it'd be near on impossible for Newcastle to get a point. You never know in the Premier League. You just never know. It is the league of late comebacks. It is the league with the most drama. It's the best league in the world. You never know. Newcastle maybe could come back from 3-0 down, perhaps even 4-0 down if it was a bit earlier in the game. But all of that seems unlikely. Our human brains are told to think that any scoreline of 3-0 or higher is near on impossible to come back from. And 2-0 is just about doable. And Udogie to get the ball away. Falls for Wilson. Under pressure from Son, and Son's nicked it. Well done, Son. Well done, you. Udogie. Now they can go off and running. Son to the right. Yeah, he should have played the pass earlier, Udogie. I'll say that. That's the first real fault I've seen from Tottenham all night. Gordon ball in. Joe Linton going for the header, and that is a foul. Oh. Has he? No, he hasn't already been booked. He's just checking it. I think he's just checking his card, isn't he? Yeah, Wilson, Kavanagh. Yeah. No, I wouldn't be. That's dangerous. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, looks horrible, that does. Oh, right in the back of his head. Ouch. Pedro Porro, I felt sorry for you, my man. If there was an orange card, I'd give him orange, Joe Linton. That's borderline dangerous. Pape Sarr. Porro. Oh, cute. Ball over will be chased, but not back to the ramp this time. Unless you get VAR, the VAR curse. I don't think there's been a single VAR check in this game, to be honest with you. Porro just knocks it back nicely to Vicario. Doesn't need to use his hands. He can just play the ball with his feet. Simple stuff for this goalkeeper, although he does play the ball with his hands because of Wilson's presence. Look at that. That's 10 minutes, 6 shots, 3 on target, bang. Phenomenal. Counter-attacking football is fine. They're only on 34% possession. Son. It is Newcastle's ball. It is Am's ball. The finest ball. Longstaff. Back by Sarr. Sarr flicks it on. And Bissouma can take the ball in his stride. Porro. No foul by Johnson. Yeah. Mr. Postecoglou. 18 minutes to play. Here's Joelinton. Livramento to his left. Joelinton continues the run in field into centre. And he is thwarted with ease by Pape Sarr. Kulusevski. Good work. Oh, really good work from Dan Kulusevski. Shifted on to Richarlison. Richarlison, oh. I don't know if he meant that tackle or not, but he was clean from Guimaraes. And I think the referee Whittaker has indicated some changes. Yep. And it'll be 2 Tottenham changes, Giovanni Lo Celso and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. And the first is Pape Sarr. He is replaced by Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. And the other one is going to be Giovanni Lo Celso on for Richarlison. So no hat-trick for him today. He'll be disappointed. He'll be like, Ange, why did you take me off? No, he'll get his hat-trick one day, Richarlison. But obviously, Ange wants the rest of the up and rightly so. Lo Celso, good scoring form at the moment. And I tell you, Villa have a very good record at this stadium, actually. Newcastle have managed to make a change. It is Tino Livramento, replaced by young Lewis Hall. Pedro Porro. Lo Celso into Son. Out wide to Johnson. Johnson. Lovely feet from Brandon Johnson, but in the end picked off by Longstaff. Definitely damaged the rotation now from Newcastle, really. Joelinton came off Lo Celso. Newcastle throw. 16 minutes to play. There won't be a fair chunk out of time either. It's been a free-flowing game. Tottenham have had time waste. Tottenham have just been free-flowing. At St James's, I mean, I tell you, the fans would be booing you, raucous. It'd be absolutely chaos. Them Newcastle fans are similar to the Everton fans. They do not mess about when it comes to the standards of their football club, particularly at home. And Pape Sarr, sorry, not Pape Sarr, Bissouma, great feet from him. Højbjerg. Lo Celso. Ball down to a doggy. Shifts it back into Bissouma. And again, Udogie. Nice work. Lovely play. Porro's ball. Celso. Højbjerg's touch. Højbjerg down the line to Johnson. Johnson, oh, great dummy from Brandon Johnson. Pulls it back. Lo Celso looking to turn. He's got the ball still. Bit of help from Porro. Pedro Porro from range. Parried by Dubravka. There was no Tottenham player coming in on the parry, so he can gather. Little nutmeg Porro there. Oh. It's the season of giving. That's why everyone we play is giving us absolutely bang on, spot on. Christmas presents for Fulham. It's the season to be jolly. La 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 la. I should change that to it's the season to be giving. La 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 la. Yes, he was feeling jolly. When he's feeling grumpy, Ange Postecoglou, he wins. When he's feeling jolly, it seems to get the best of him. Porro, oh, go on, mate. 4-0 would put the cherry on the icing on the cake now. Bissouma. I need another goal. We want another goal. Come on. 2 goals per half. Lo Celso. Either 3-1 or 4-0. What do you want? You decide, not me. That's giving away to Longstaff. He does, but not really. I couldn't picture Ange Postecoglou as a Santa, but I get what you're saying. He does have a Santa-y kind of face. Yeah, I get it. You know, with the wrinkles, the tan. Maybe the Australian accent might help a little bit, you know. I tell you, yeah. Have you ever heard of an Australian Santa before? Sake. Got a hair. Shit. Arteta. Not that one. Arteta. Crap manager. Bye-bye. Get out of my football club. He's the uncle dressed up for Santa. That's absolutely, yeah. Trippier knocks on. Straight into the gloves of Vicaria. Very from the from those Newcastle away fans. I'm not surprised. Because here comes Giovanni Lo Celso. He can run at pace. It's a good challenge by Bruno Guimaraes. Had to stretch. Oh, Morero, no. It's not a red. It's Kavanagh awards the yellow card. No, it's a yellow. It is. That's a yellow for me. Yeah, check complete, yellow. Well, it's not check complete, but for me, I'd just check complete that yellow. There's a VAR check in progress there. Oh. Check's complete. Here we go. On we go. No, I wouldn't take Ange Postecoglou. No. Lewis Hall. I would take no manager with Tottenham history. To be fair, I wouldn't take Pochettino. I wouldn't take Pochettino even if he want. No matter what Pochettino's history is, I wouldn't take Mauricio Pochettino anyway. Hugo Macario is claiming a foul on him. No, not a red. Never. Doggy. Well, one back by Newcastle. Richie. Back by your doggy. So. Get a card for Trippier. I think that might be more or less for shouting at him, Chris Kavanagh. Ouch, Klosowski sent to the floor. Suspension for Kieran Trippier. He misses the game against Fulham. Oh, Trippier, no Trippier for Fulham game. Might be a benefit for Fulham, that. Udogi. Pedro Porro. Through for Son. Son is in. Heung-min Son. That is a pen. Dubravka came out. Catches him. Penalty all day long. Chris Kavanagh, correct decision. There you go. Rash, to say the least. Commits, catches the goal. Yeah, catches Son. It's a pen. No doubt in my mind, that is a penalty. Yeah. It's poor goalkeeping from Dubravka. So this is the first penalty not to be taken by Harry Kane. I think it's the first penalty of Tottenham's season. The last time Son took a penalty, he scored. He's not missed any of them for Tottenham. Where will he put this one? All kinds of different places. Son, to make it 4 and put the cherry on the icing on the cake, well and truly, it is Son. A shrug of the shoulders. He is faced with Martin Dubravka. Dubravka goes the right way, but it's squeezed past him by Son. And an emphatic penalty to make it 4-0. That surely is the cherry. Maybe not the last. You never know, there could be more time for one more. But that's just an extra cherry to put on the top of the icing on that cake. 4-0, game well and truly set and done. Revenge for the 6-1. And Trippier is suspended. And bang. And buddy bang bang. Those Newcastle fans can feel the pain. And the Tottenham fans and North London rivals can feel the joy and can't help but sing their hearts out. It is a knife through bread and butter tonight. Brian Hill comes on to replace Brennan Johnson. And Oliver Skip of Yves Bissouma. Those are the two Tottenham Hotspur changes. Trippier has come off as well. He's now suspended as well, don't forget. Emil Kraft is his replacement. Hall been challenged by Hill, and Hill has won the ball successfully. It is shipped on to Højbjerg. Selson. Skip. Couldn't quite get the flick on right. Well done, Skip. He got in front. Oh. Please, 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 let this be during the math class. So me and my mate can watch a battering. Whoa! It will never happen. Son. Udogi. Skip. Højbjerg. Lascelles up. Muy bien. Hill. Last 2.5 minutes here. Pedro Porro down the line to Hill. It is Brian Hill for Spurs. He plays it for Udogi. Lo Celso is there. Here's Kulusevski. Plays the ball in towards Skip. Good touch from Skip. And Dubravka prevents it from making it 5. That's better from Martin Dubravka. They'll want their 5th. They will want their 5th. And you would only bet they will get it. Tell me about it. Oh, that's the sound of flipping rain. No. Expect rain for the next range, but to stop in 32 minutes. Sono skims the opposite post. Should have been 5. And it was close to being. Yeah, this is quite funny, actually. West Ham beat Spurs here and then lose 5-0 to Fulham. That is ridiculously... Well... no thanks. No, not interested. Not interested, mate. I'm really not. Skip, Hill, Porro alongside. Here is Pedro Porro, and he gets that wrong. There won't be much added time, I guarantee it. 4 minutes maybe. VAR check. 5 possibly. For the slightest little bit of delay. Son is replaced. Captain's armband placed onto Romero's arm. And 5 additional minutes we head into as Newcastle plummet into defeat. And on that note, I am going to quickly pop to the loo. And when I come back, we will finish off this football match. Give me a minute. Give me 3. Newcastle have consolation. Through Joelinton. I think it may be offside though. Well, if we buy him, then, you know. maybe disallowed this goal from Joelinton. Yep, no, it does count. The goal counts. I love what it was offside, but it is a little consolation for Newcastle. So now Tottenham, can they respond and make it 5-1 to really just seal the deal? They'll be disappointed they couldn't get a clean sheet, but Skip will have no problem shifting that out to Kulusevski. And Kulusevski's long ball will reach Brian Hill, who is on the stretch. He has done well. He has played it to Pedro Porro, who will shift it onto Højbjerg. This is Brian Hill for Tottenham. He was blocked off. Ben Davies retrieves. Lo Celso. It's on his way. Offside. Against Callum Wilson for Newcastle. Brian Hill. Straight into the feet of Longstaff. Last minute and 40. Skip. Højbjerg. This is Lo Celso. Shifted out wide to Kulusevski. On to Højbjerg. Pedro Porro. Cristian Romero forward. And this could be a chance to attack for Wilson. Wilson is in. Can he apply a finishing touch? He turns. He still turns, and now he's picked off. Romero stood his ground, waited for the chance to pick him off, and he did that so easily. Really poor from Callum Wilson once again. Højbjerg knocks it on. Lo Celso, final attack of the game, we presume, with 40 seconds to play. Hall intercepts off Hill. Retrieved by Porro. Can't keep it in play. Out for the Newcastle throw. 30 seconds to play. And that is won back by number 63. Who's that? Don't know who number 63 is. It's not Skip. So I don't know who that is. Wilson header. Straight at Vicario. And the full-time whistle is gone. It is a day of delirium and pain for Newcastle United, and a day of joy for Tottenham. And Ange Postecoglou, a 4-1 victory over Newcastle is something that anyone will take. It finishes here, 4-1. There are scraps at the end of the game and aftermath at the extreme. Nonetheless, though, because Tottenham have finally got a win under their belt, it finishes here. Full-time score. Tottenham 4, Newcastle 1. And let's just quickly go through this weekend's action. So Palace on Saturday were beaten 2-1 by Liverpool. It was a fantastic game of football. Palace played really, really well, but refereeing errors went against them, and it finished 2-1. Burnley took the lead through Odobert in their game against Brighton. However, they could not hold on. It finished 1 apiece in their game at the Amex. Brighton 1, Burnley 1 full-time score there. Manchester United at Old Trafford suffered a very heavy defeat, considering it was their first time being defeated at home to Bournemouth. It finished 3-0 to the Cherries. Emphatic, incredible, just brilliant from Bournemouth. 3 different goal scorers, brilliant game of football, brilliant win, 3-0 to the Cherries. First ever win at Old Trafford, can't complain with that. Battering. Sheffield United got their first win under Chris Wilder as he makes his return as manager to Sheffield United. He left, remember, a few seasons back. Paul Heckingbottom came in from interim and became the manager. And now Paul Heckingbottom is sacked. Chris Wilder makes his return and he gets his first win. And it comes against Brentford. Wolves drew 1-1 with Forest. Steve Cooper keeps his job. Forest took the lead. Wolves got an equaliser. And that was it. And Aston Villa Arsenal, we will say no further words on that one. But Everton got a 2-0 win against Chelsea today. With young man Lewis Dobbin on the score sheet to put the cherry on the icing on the cake for them. And also there was Abdullah Decore on the score sheet. Finally, Fulham beat West Ham 5-0. 5 different goal scorers once again. 10 goals in 2 games for Fulham. And they battered West Ham at the Cottage. And Luton were beaten 2-1 by Manchester City. And Tottenham 4-1 against Newcastle. Joe Ellington with the consolation. And masterclass of Spurs, though. Liverpool finished the weekend top, to my disgust. And all that's left to say from me is good night. And I will see you all tomorrow night, perhaps, for Bolton Wanderers. If not, it is Champions League, Europa, and perhaps maybe a bit of Championship. All the mix-up. Tuesday night is definitely confirmed. 5:45 kickoff. First time this season we're doing one of those in midweek. We will be live on 5:30 for PSV versus Arsenal. So all that's to say from me, folks, is bye-bye and have a good night.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us